Hey everyone, welcome back. Last time we talked about functions. Today we are going to move on to loops and if statement. Okay, if statement and if else statement. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. We're going to start with Python just like always. We want to write a function that that gives us, okay, just maybe a loop that gives us, that tells us if a number is odd or even. So what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of all this code and we just write our for loop here. So here's what you're going to do. So for Python, if you want to do that, we say for and here we have to give us a variable, but in most cases, we just use I. For I in range, and we put our range in range 5 here, in range 5. So in range 5, it means from 0 to 5. So now we say for I in range 5. And now we put our if statement because we want to check if the number is odd or even. So we say if which is the I we put here, I modulus 2 equals 0. Okay, so what do you want to do if it's like this? We want to print this number is even, because if it's modulus here, it means we don't have a remainder. So if we don't have a remainder, if we can divide a number by 2 and we don't have a remainder, it means it's even. So here we print, here we print, put a bracket here and f string, and then we say uh, I, I is even. I is even. And here we come back down and we put else because we want two different outcomes because we have odd and even. Else, now we don't have to put a condition because we know if it's not even, it's odd. So else we just, okay, let's just say copy here and we paste this one. But now here we say odd. Okay. And now let's see if we can get the result we want. Okay. Now we can see 0 is even. Yeah, we didn't do it well here. Okay, 0 is even, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, and we don't have 5 because we say 5. If we wanted 5 to be included, we say for range 5, or we say 6 here, so that we can get 5. But this one is okay. Let's see how we can do it in that. So let's remove this function. We don't need it anymore. And let's clear here. And then let's give us space, ourselves space inside here. So in that, we say for and we open a bracket. So here's what we do. We want from 0 to 5. So we will give our variable the beginning value. Where do you want to start? So we say int I. Or first we tell ourselves the variable we want to use. We initialize the variable we want to use. So the variable is I, and then we say this value initially is 0. And then after we do that, we give the condition, where do we want the range we want? So we say is less than I is less than 5. I is less than 5, it's same as, if we come back here, it's the same as this range 5. Okay, so I is less than 5. And then here we have to use this one, and here we have to use this one. And then last but not least, we want to increment I as as our loop goes on and on. We want to increment it, so we add plus plus here, I plus plus, and then and then oh, sorry, and then here we are not done. We open so that we can put our conditions inside. So now inside of this, we put our if statement. Then we say if, and we open our brackets and say I, and the I is the I we just initialized here. We just initialize it here. So we say I modulus 2 is equal to 0. I modulus 2 is equal to 0. That's our condition. And then what we want to happen is we want to print, okay, we want to print, uh, here we want to print, we put a dollar sign and we write the number we want. Here is I, and then we say is even, like this, and close it here. But we are not done, because we also want the other, the other possibility. So we come here and we say else, and as you can see, this else is outside of these curly brackets, else, and we open more curly brackets here, and we come and we copy this and we paste it over here, but change here to odd. Okay, and now let's check to see if it's working. Fingers crossed. Let's come here, and you can see 0 is even, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even. And both loops, they work the same, and the both loops and condition are very similar, but in that we require more structure, like specifying the loop variable type. Here you can see we have the int here, and you can see here we don't have to verify what we have. And this one looks neat and short. This one looks like there is more to do here, but the concept of these loops are the same, because here we just have a lot, but this is the same with what we have over here, and so on. Okay, so that's the difference. And if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. But for now, we can stop here and we can continue with the next part. Okay, bye bye.